Previously on Pokey Survivor, the Cro-Magnon camp heated up, leaving Bud Daddy on edge. The Neanderthals won their second reward in a row, but not all was peachy keen at the Neanderthal camp, because they had problems of their own. You're going home next! The Cro-Magnons pulled out another victory, sending the Neanderthals back to Tribal Council. Pachirisu, who had been scheming against Krabby all day long, ended up being the next to leave. Third person voted out of Back to the Past, Pachirisu. Wow. 17 are left. Who will be voted out tonight? Wow, guys, that was a great blindside. That was so awesome. She had it coming. It wasn't personal for me until she made it personal. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out for her. Last night was a pretty big blindside, and I was on the wrong side of the vote. The best thing I can do at this point is maintain relationships and make sure I can just make it past these next couple of votes. Why'd they have to vote out, my best ally in this game? I don't trust anyone out here. And they're all gonna pay. And it's gonna start with that crusty old crab. Look, calm down, Beautifly. This is the reason why I voted out Pachirisu. She couldn't control her emotions. I couldn't do anything for her without risking myself or you. Just come on, just calm down. It's going to be okay. Pachirisu's downfall was due to her lack of control over her emotions, and Beautifly is going down that exact same path. Right now, I just need to go with the flow, and hopefully I can survive these next couple of votes. I think we should talk about, our loyalties out here. I don't really trust Krabby, do y'all? God, no, I don't trust him farthest I can throw him. The only two I trust are you two.
Yeah, I'm definitely pretty sketched out by Krabby, because once we get rid of those other two, or other three, excuse me, who's next? I think he'll go after us for sure. I think he'll make a move before anyone else.
Definitely. So we gotta make a move on him while we still have the chance. We still have the votes. Krabby, while he's good to keep around because he's a bigger target than me, he's also really sketchy. He's got Cubone in his back pocket, and in general, I think it's about time for him to go. He's really a big threat, and I think he can win this thing if we let him slide by. Okay, Cubone, I have to show you something. And I trust you 100%. I wouldn't be showing you this if I didn't trust you. I found the idol. Whoa, dude. That's insane. And this idol will be only played on myself or you. Nobody else. My lips are sealed. Krabby really trusts me, and that's good. And I really trust him. He's willing to use his idol on me, so, what can I say? Might as well keep him in my back pocket. So, this morning, my tribe decides to go on a fishing trip, and I decide to hang back and, quote-unquote, tend to the fire. Well, are you guys stupid? Now, I'm gonna go look for the idol, and I need this thing more than anyone else out here. Let me just say that. So, I'm looking, and I'm about to give up when I go to the well. And, by golly, there it is. Woohoo, baby. This is just, thank you. This is the most beautiful thing. The six are certainly in for a surprise. We're back. Catch anything? Nope. Unfortunately, nothing was biting. Well, that sucks. Bidoof thinks he's so slick. Yeah, look. We can tell by your attitude and your confidence all of a sudden that you found that idol. And that is precisely the plan. Now, all we have to do is split the votes and get rid of either you or Bud Daddy. Whoever doesn't play the idol goes home. It's getting your first look at the new Neanderthal tribe. Pachirisu voted out of the last tribal council. Alright, ready to get to today's reward challenge? Yes. For today's reward challenge, there are 5 targets, one each having a prehistoric Pokemon on there. You must shoot these targets with a bow and arrow. The first tribe to score 3 points by shooting 3 out of the 5 targets wins reward. Want to know what you're playing for? Yes! Woo! I know you guys hate the gross camp food, so here are some spices. Salt, pepper, everything you need to make your food taste better. In addition, you will be sending 2 members from your tribe, the winning tribe, to the losing tribe's camp, where you will raid 2 things from their camp. Worth playing for? Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Alright, pick 2 shooters and we'll get right to it. Alright, here we go. 4 rewards. Survivors ready. Go! Pew, pew. And they both miss. Alright, next round. Alright, we're switching things up. Survivors ready. Go! Throw hits the first target, and Amoga just misses. Next round. Another miss from both tribes. Next round. Both hit their mark. Neanderthals only need 1 more to win. The Neanderthals could win it right here. Here we go. Survivors ready. Go! And they do! Neanderthals win reward! Neanderthals, congratulations. Another reward win. Somebody come on over and get this. Alright, now you have a big decision to make. Which 2 are going to the Cro-Magnon camp to raid it? Me and Spiel. Alright, Krabby and Spiel, you will return with the Cro-Magnons back to their camp, and you will return to your tribe at the next immunity challenge. Head on back to camp. Welcome to our humble abode. It's not much, I know, but wow, that's a nice place you got here. Huh. Gosh, I really hate to do this, you know, especially since we've been winning all the rewards. We'll trade you for all the immunities. When the 2 Neanderthals got back to camp with us, we all silently agreed not to say anything about loyalties. Now we just have to watch Bud Daddy like a hawk. You know, so he doesn't spill any beans. So, what's the dynamic out here? Oh, Bud Daddy's pretty much running the show, I'm not gonna lie about that. Interesting indeed. So, dumbass Slowking just reveals that Bud Daddy is really running the show. That's why they didn't vote him out first. It makes so much sense now. Alright, well, I guess it's time to vote his ass out when it comes to a swap. Of course, Krabby, the meathead he is, believes me when I say Bud Daddy is running the show. Oh man, that is hilarious. I can't believe, how stupid can you be? I think we're just going to take this water canteen and this bag of beans. Yeah, we'll leave you all with something. Sure is quiet around without Krabby around here. Yeah, definitely less drama. I'm pretty sketched out by Krabby. I think he should be the next to go. Music to my ears. Sock wants to get rid of Krabby. And while I don't necessarily want to get rid of Krabby, hey, I don't care. It's not me, so Honestly, I don't care unless it's you or me. I don't want to go home, and I don't want you to go either. I think I'd go insane without you here. These people are so crazy, dude. Well, I kind of get that. The longer I stay out here, the closer I get to Gathita. She's just so amazing. It's nice to have someone out here with crazies like Krabby and stuff like that. It just eases the nerves, you know? Okay, so maybe I have a girlish little crush on Mantine. We're out here in the woods for, what, 39 days? Can you honestly blame me? It's nice to have someone like Mantine out here to ease the nerves from all the crazies out here. Spiel and Krabby back from the Cro-Magnons with a bit of loot. Alright, ready to get to today's immunity challenge? Yeah! Woo! For today's immunity challenge, whoever can eat the grossest food the fastest scores a point for their tribe. The first tribe to 3 points wins immunity. Ready to get to it? Cro-Magnon, since you have 1 extra member, who you sitting out? Me. Alright, we'll randomize the matchups and we'll get right to it. Alright, the first round is between Cubone and Bud Daddy. Chef, will you bring out the first course? Certainly. What is that? Hell if I know. You going down, bitch. We'll see about that. Survivors ready. Go. Oh, this crap tastes awful. Oh, this shit's so nasty. Oh, fuck. Ah. Bud Daddy scores the first point for the Cro-Magnons. Damn, that shit was nasty. Next round is toothpaste and orange juice ice cream. Ugh. Yeah, it's something I found on the internet. Anyways, survivors ready. Go. This is so gross. Ew. Yeah, this is nasty. Ugh. Spiel scores for the Neanderthals. We're tied. 1-1. Next round is a survivor favorite. Pig brains. Oh boy. Oh crap. And that's it. The Cro-Magnons score again, just barely.
Next round is deep fried rattata. The survivor's ready. Go! Like, ew, I'm not eating that. Hell yeah, Jolteon! You saved the best shit for me! Woo! Yum, 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 yum. And that's it, Cro-Magnons win immunity for the 3rd straight time! Neanderthals, once again, a loss at an immunity challenge. Tonight you will be going to Tribal Council where one of you will be the 4th person voted out of this game. Head back to camp, decide who that is. As much as I want to get rid of Beautifly for her challenge performance today, I feel like Krabby's the better option because he's being very sketchy and it's going to be a lot worse down the line. We'll just see how the rest of the afternoon pans out. Hell yeah, 3rd immunity in a row. Cro-Magnons are gaining momentum. Well, that sucked. Yep. Well, looks like we gotta vote out another person. Krabby is probably my closest ally out here. I can't let him just get blindsided like this. I gotta warn him, you know? So who does everyone want gone? Beautifly? No, they want you gone. What? Are you serious? Why? They think you're sketchy and they're gonna blindside you. I suggest you play your idol tonight. But who do we vote for? Well, our options aren't limitless. But my suggestion is, if this works, me and Cubone are gonna take out the biggest threat left in the game. I am so hyped. So the plan is to blindside Krabby. Yep, he's pretty sketchy. Alright. So Sock tells me the plan is to blindside Krabby because he doesn't trust him. Honestly, I'm just gonna go along with it because, why not? I mean, it's not me, so, It's better Krabby than me. Yes! Krabby's going home! Woo! I couldn't be happier. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this day for so long. As much as I am happy to see Krabby go, I worry because maybe those 3 are lying. Maybe I could go home if, one of us decides to turn and get rid of one of us. We'll just see tonight. Back to Tribal Council, Neanderthals. Sock, day 4. You are on top of the world with 2 wins in a row. Now, you've lost 3 immunities in a row. How does that grate on you? It definitely hurts, but we're family, so we persevere. Yeah, they have 1 leg up on us, but we can always come back. Spheel, does the anxiety get to you as the Neanderthals' numbers decrease? I mean, that could mean your chance of winning decreases. I think everyone has an equal chance of winning, regardless of their tribe. Everyone can win until they are voted out. Man time. Last time, it was clear that Pachirisu was blindsided. Do you think another blindside will happen tonight? Well, possibly, depending on if the vote goes the way I think it will go. Krabby, your name popped up a couple of times last Tribal Council. Do you expect to see your name pop up again tonight? Oh, I expect my name to be written down tonight. The only question is, how many times? Cubone, what are you basing your vote on tonight? Mostly trust and loyalty. The person I'm voting for, I don't trust at all. Alright, with that, it is time to vote. Krabby, you're up. Sorry, buddy. Too much of a threat. Alright, I'll go tally the votes. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. Hold up, Jolteon. I have a little present for you. Here it is. Okay, this is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Krabby will not count, and the person with the next highest number of votes will be voted out. I'll read the votes. First vote, Krabby, does not count. Krabby, does not count. Krabby, that's 3 votes Krabby, none of them count. Krabby, does not count. Krabby, does not count. Krabby, does not count. We still don't have any votes for anybody. Next vote, Mantine. That's 1 vote Mantine, 1 vote left. 4th person voted out of Back to the Past, Mantine. That's 2, tonight, that's enough. Wow. Mantine, the tribe has spoken.
Time for the go.
Well, we figure out a couple things here. It seems that the Neanderthals aren't as united as we thought. Head back to camp, get a good night's sleep. That was probably up there with one of the best Survivor blindsides of all time. I didn't see that one coming. And I do have to commend Krabby for his complete strategic move. My goodness, I don't know how he figured out he was getting voted against. But man, that was crazy. That was probably one of the craziest tribal councils I've ever seen. It sucks that I was voted out so early. And if I were to play again, you know, it would be... I wouldn't come in as headstrong as I did this time, and it sucks that I'm one of the first few out, and, you know, it's... I wish the best of luck to my Neanderthal tribe, and I hope one of them wins. That's about it, really. Everyone else I don't really care about. Alright, so, I had a great time, and, well, it was kind of fun, so, here's to that.